All right, September 20th, 2021, in an email from Mayor Angela Burney to the entire fire department, she states, "The city will allow for medical and religious exemptions from this mandate. However, please keep in mind the difference between an exemption and an accommodation. For example, suppose an employee chooses to be unvaccinated and is legally prohibited from performing their work based on the vaccine mandate. In that case, the city will try to accommodate the employee in a different role. If accommodation is not viable, an employee has two choices: be vaccinated or separate from city employment." The federal CMS mandate guidance, consistent with Washington state mandate, reads, "Under federal law, including the ADA and Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, individuals who cannot be vaccinated because of a medical condition or sincerely held religious belief, practice, or observance may be entitled to an accommodation. The federal EEOC religious discrimination guidance on providing accommodation reads, Title VII prohibits covered employers, employment agencies, and unions from engaging in disparate treatment and from maintaining policies or practices that result in unjustified disparate impact based on religion. Different types of fact patterns may arise in relation to Title VII religious discrimination that include taking adverse action motivated by a desire to avoid accommodating a religious belief, observance, or practice that the employer knew or suspected may be needed and would not pose an undue hardship. Every King County Fire Department knew or could have suspected that testing and masking may be needed for exempt employees to continue safely working as proven by the accommodations listed on the approved religious exemption form signed by HR Director Laird and COO Files. They engaged in disparate treatment by maintaining policies that resulted in unjustified impact based on religion. Every fully vaccinated fire department implemented universal testing and masking policies after the mandate went into effect during the Omicron wave, but religiously exempt employees were excluded. April 5th, 2 weeks ago, City Attorney Mr. Haney said, "If you were asking to amend the personal manual, yes, you can amend the personal manual. The code does say that. Your amendment would have to be consistent with state law and federal law. I propose that the solution to providing immediate relief to these struggling workforces and hemorrhaging budgets, saving the careers of countless amazing firefighters, and eliminating the litigation risk of the employer is to uphold the law. You do not need to do anything special or unique. You do not need to implement special provisions for firefighters. You need only demand through policy clarification that the city uphold federal EEOC and Title VII law under the existing mandates in place. It has been stated many times over that the City Council does not make personnel decisions. Instead, it has been asserted that your oversight is limited to policy and finance. I would challenge that these three areas of responsibility do not live mutually exclusive to one another. Quite the contrary, ambiguous and poorly defined policy allows for personnel administration decisions resulting in significant financial consequences. I urge you now, uphold the law, clarify the policy, ensure good financial stewardship to the citizens, save the careers of myself and these outstanding fire department employees, allow us all to continue providing our constituents with the world-class service that they know and expect."